Alright, so 2-minute Tanya tidbit for today. So we explained yesterday that a person does a mitzvah, he's enclosing his entire body within godliness, within the Torah, as the parts of his body are becoming one with Hashem as they're enclosed within him at the time. Now we're going to go more detailed. And we explained in today's Tanya that the idea of the person's intellect is going to be enclosed with God's Torah, as when a person tries to understand Torah as much as he can, and all the different parts of his brain, his Chachma Min Das, are really understanding Torah to his fullest extent based on the person, where he's connected to and what he can understand. When a person fully understands godliness properly, his brain is being enclosed within the knowledge of Torah. So too a person when he does the mitzvah with his actions, and so too when he uses his speech to say mitzvahs, such as doing Torah and all these things. When a person does these things not only as an action, but he has the feelings within it, those midos are enclosed within the actions that he does and within the Torah that he learns. That's how you're able to express your midos for God. That's because when a person does a mitzvah, he's doing it out of love for Hashem. When a person does a mitzvah saseh, a positive command, it's because he wants to connect to God, and he wants to really have a connection to Hashem. The only way to really connect with God, truthfully, is by being one with his mitzvahs. As God gave us a mitzvah, that's the way that a person can cleave to God and connect to God through doing the action of a mitzvah. And so too, the idea of fear of God is the source of the 365 negative commandments. As when a person is afraid of rebelling against the King of all kings, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he's going to be afraid of doing a mitzvah, or something which is against God's desire, and therefore he'll never do a mitzvah leisaseh against God's will. So too, even more internal fear is that a person is embarrassed. You realize that God is so great. How could it be that I will rebel against God by doing one of these 365 things that he told me not to do? As when a person, God forbid, does one of these 365 things, he's connecting himself to klipa, which God hates, he despises. And when a person is connected to these things through doing a leisaseh, one of these negative commands, God forbid, he gives energy to these klipas which God doesn't like. See you next time.